Yeah, this game doesn't mean anything, Damon, to Detroit, but don't tell Dan Campbell that. He didn't want to hear anything about that. And though that was the line of questioning at his presser, and here it is. And we'll play it for you right here. Basically, the questions are you guys going to bring it in this game because it doesn't mean a whole lot? And here's Campbell with no ambiguity at all.
That up really quickly. Just in the scenario where Minnesota beats Green Bay, suddenly there's nothing you can do with your seeding that game. It all will come down to Week 18. So have to win is I'm just curious your explanation there. Like, how do you maintain that full bore mindset where maybe that game doesn't matter in the standings?
Yeah, I'll make this easy for everybody. That way all the critics can jump out and start attacking. But that way you don't have to debate them anymore. We're bringing everything we got to this game, and we are playing, and I don't care what it looks like and where it's at or who's this, who's that. We're going out to play and win this game out on the West Coast. So there you go.
Just to piggyback off the earlier question, though, you do mention the last year's loss, and obviously the guys who were there, who experienced that, walked out that field. Is there added motivation? I mean, it's not the most important thing, but is there something there?
Look, anytime we lose, the thought of losing is going to motivate you to not want to lose again, particularly with where you were at. And so that's always going to bring its own level of motivation to it. But it's also, man, this is where we're at in the season. We know we need another win. We understand where we're at in division and the NFC. And so I think it's all encompassing, and look, most importantly, it's the next one. It's the next one in front of us.
There you go. A little bit of Dan Campbell. It's like if there was honesty involved there, it would be something along the lines of, yeah, you know what? We're going to bring it. And hopefully I won't gag on myself like I did last time we were there because I'm single-handedly cost us a trip to the Super Bowl. But I don't want to see that happen. I'll say this in this game. If I'm Nick Sorensen's defense, you better go into that game with your eyes wide open or your ass is going to get embarrassed. All right. And I don't want to be embarrassed even adjacently to your embarrassment. I don't want to be embarrassed. And the coaches don't want to be embarrassed. The players, they don't want to be embarrassed. The fans don't want to be embarrassed. This game has the potential on national TV for the very proud, iconic 49er franchise to get thoroughly fucking embarrassed. So let's avoid that. You know what I mean? Let's have a game plan that's sober and serious and real, and let's acknowledge that they can embarrass us and play complimentary football, run the heck out of it, keep Detroit's, team on the sidelines. No more bullshit like last week where they came out, they had a couple plays, they got the 3rd and 1, and their balls crawled up Shanahan's ass, and he decided he can't go for it, even though he's out of it, and they punt on 4th and 1. So it's like, you know what? I'm so sick of watching this ballless 49er offense, play the way they play. Start playing big boy football. I mean, seriously, stop, cowering. And literally, if they go into this game and get thoroughly embarrassed and they run that same stupid plan of like, we're going to give up on 3rd down and we're really going to give up on 4th down. We're not even going to try, even though you have 3 downs and then you punt on 4th down. We're not even going to go for 3 downs because when we get to 3rd down and it's 3rd and long, we're just going to give away run so we can then set up a punt. I mean, it's like if they're going to play that kind of loser football, they're going to get their doors blown off, and it's going to be a memorable night for everybody except for them.
And already what the talking point would be through any of those punting in bad situations. Shanahan would then wrap it and saying, hey, I'm just trying to play the situation. There's a lot of games still left, and we don't want to make a mistake in this moment that could tip the field and blah, 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 blah. Here's the situation, Kyle. Nothing left to lose. I'd send the punter home for the rest of the goddamn year. I wouldn't punt the remainder of this season if I'm the 49ers. I am playing nothing left to lose. We're here to work on stuff. Let's see what Tanner Mordecai's got level of football. Again, if
this is what the league thinks of your chances. This is what the league thinks of your chances.
There you go. That's about right.
There you go. Everybody has the Lions beating you. Almost everybody has them scoring 30 in the process. Only a few of these games. Well, I guess this is the NFL Network, so most of these people are kind, but most of these are probably closer than it potentially could be. There is embarrassment potential in this game, and the mindset's got to be don't get fucking embarrassed.
Yeah,
That's got to be the mindset.
And look, there's been an awful lot of embarrassing football played already over the holidays, right? You know, the Chiefs took the Steelers apart, and the Steelers are not in an embarrassing season type of situation. Ravens destroy the Texans, who manage only a safety against them. The Seahawks and Chicago Bears both embarrassed themselves as a franchise and the concept of the sport of football all at the same time. That was a dreadful football game. So it's been nothing but bad football pretty much throughout this week so far. But the 49ers, again, there's nothing left to lose. There's no reason not to run that flea flicker that you've been sitting on the whole damn year. Like let it go. Let it go. If you're going to put Brock out there, let it go. I wouldn't put Brock out there. Again, I would not have George Kittle play in this game. I would not have Brock Purdy play in this game or next. I know. And
I don't know why. We should talk about that. We should talk about that whole philosophy. Why? Okay, Shanahan's thing is like, I mean, he almost got downright ugly the last couple of days talking about this. He's like, you get 17 checks. You know, we need to play better and win. You know, if you don't have the motivation, you're closer to the end than you are to the beginning. I mean, he just dropped bombs in the presser the other day. It was like, it was really. So give you an example of what we're talking about.
That's how coaches have to think. That's how a coach.
He's like, it's week 17. He's like, this is your job. Okay. If you're asking why you have, what's your motivation and this and that, then you're probably closer to the end than the beginning. And it's, it's like, and I get it. But how about this? How about take all the players that you potentially, I mean, what are you going to get out of this game? Nothing. And what are you going to give to this game if you lose Brock Purdy or George Kittle and you don't have them at the beginning of 2021 or at all in 2021? If right now anybody suffers an injury that would be a season-long injury, they're going to miss next season. So why would you take that chance when you've already been a colossal disappointment this season? Why would you take a chance on next season also being a colossal disappointment by playing guys in meaningless football games in week 6, 17, and 18? I'm not getting that. I understand, he's like, hey, man, I got a football team to run here. Yeah, it's called your backups. Play Tanner Mordecai.
Yeah.
Play Josh Dobbs. Play Brandon Allen. Play Mason Pline. Play Eric Saubert. Play Braden Willis. Play other guys, Kyle. You don't have to put Brock Purdy out there. You don't have to put George Kittle out there, but nope, he's going to put him out there. What if one of these guys tears an ACL? They're done for next year, and so are the Niners.
Let's be completely honest.
Kyle. So this job could be on the line in this decision to play guys in the last couple of games here.